All right, folks, time for another tutorial. Today's video, we're going to be going over a little bit more complicated solo arrangement of the tune Can't Help Falling in Love. First thing you need is a picking pattern, and make sure you get these down because this is really the majority of the tune. We're going to start off playing the C and A string at the same time. Pinch those two strings together. Now, what you're going to do after that is you're going to play the E string with your pointer finger. So we go pinch, E. From here, we're going to go G, A, G, and E. The song is in 3/4 time or 6/8 time. Pinch, E, G, A, G, E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really make sure that this picking pattern is feeling consistent, locked in, because again, most of the tune is really playing this picking pattern and one that's slightly altered. So this is the picking pattern that we're going to use whenever we're playing melody notes. But what's going to happen when we just need rhythm, we're going to play, instead of the pinch to start out, we're just going to play the C string. C, E, G, A, G, E. C, E, G, A, G, E. So the right hand should learn how to play these two patterns, pinch, E, G, A, G, E, and moving to C. So really make sure that right hand can do these automatically. All right, let's move to some left hand shapes. First one is a C chord. And we're gonna be doing that whole pattern for that chord, C, E, G. And remember that pinch, E, G, A, G, E. Now from here, what we're gonna do is shift to inversion of a G chord. We're gonna bar, and I'm gonna start at the C string here. I'm gonna go 7th fret, and 10th fret on the A string, leaving that G string open. Now when I get here, I'm gonna do the same thing with the right hand. Pinch, E, G, A, G, E. So I have C chord, full rotation of the pattern, shift here, full rotation of this pattern. Now what I'm gonna do is move to an A minor chord, but I'm gonna use my pointer finger to play it, and I'm gonna add the 3rd fret of the A string. So it's 2, 0, 0, and 3. Now from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the first rotation of that pattern, right? So at 1 here, shift, then 2, 0, 0, 3. Now from this position, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the next rotation. I'm gonna play C, E, G. What I'm gonna do now is interrupt kind of normally what I would be playing. From this position, I'm gonna go C, E, G. Now I'm gonna move my pointer finger to the 5th fret of the A string, and here I'm gonna play this melody note, and then I'm gonna bounce on the G string with my thumb. Melody note, 5th fret, G, and then I'm gonna play 7th fret, so it sounds like C, E, G, 5, bounce, 7th fret. And from here, what I wanna do is play the next chord, which is an F kind of modification, 0, 0, 5, and 8. One of my favorite ways to play F. And from here, it's actually pretty straightforward. All we're gonna be doing is playing the pattern, shift this chord down to a version of C, 0, 0, 3, and 7, this nice spread out shape here. And then from here, I'm gonna do the pattern again, and then a modified version of G, which is 0, 2, 3, and 5. Now from here, I can just play one rotation of the pattern with the pinch to start, and then play more of the accompaniment. Okay, so let's go ahead and start on that A minor, 2, 0, 0, and 3. I go pinch, E, G, A, G, E. Now from here, remember, I'm gonna play C, E, G, which is the beginning of the pattern. Now I'm gonna shift 5, bounce on the G string, 7th fret, and bounce one more time, and then into this next chord. And from here, it's just shifting chords and playing the pattern, right? 3, 7, 0, 2, 3, 5. First one with a pinch, second one, just a normal rotation of the pattern, just playing the C string. All right, remember, we start off on the C chord. We play the pattern. We shift to 0, 7, 7, and 10. We play the pattern. Then A minor, 2, 0, 0, 3. We play the pattern. Then we start the next pattern, C, E, G, without the pinch. And then 5, bounce on the G string, 7, and then shift into the F chord, 0, 0, 5, and 8. One rotation of the pattern, 3, 7, 1 rotation of the pattern, and now here, 2 rotations, first one with a pinch, and second one without. All right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, ready, here we go. C chord, 7, 7, 10, and A minor with the extension, and C, E, G, 5, 7 chord, 3, 7, and 0, 2, 3, and 5. Quick overview of the first half of this little solo arrangement we're learning. We're actually working on this tune in the solo track of Ukulab Live. So if you're looking to join us, looking for a little more in-depth study with ukulele, be sure to check out ukuleleinspired.com. We'll see you in the next one.